What's up, everyone? It's your boy Norn Rad89 here, bringing you another video, a physical media one today to talk about Christmas, Bloody Christmas. Yes, I added this to my physical media collection, so today we're going to discuss my feelings on this film because I'm actually quite fond of this film. This is one that I actually returned to twice during the Christmas season last year, so today we're going to talk about it, like I said, returning to it, watching it on physical media, kind of my feelings on it, but also, like I said, the special features on this bad boy and show it off and everything. So let's do this. Roll it. So Christmas, Bloody Christmas. This is a Christmas slasher film that came out last year, and it's basically just take your thoughts on it as Terminator, like a killer Terminator Christmas, like Santa Claus kind of thing. That's basically the premise of this film and stuff. So let's talk about the story and my feelings on it and everything like that. And for me, one reason why I'm just like high on this one, I was last year because I returned to it twice during the December, like Christmas holiday time. I even watched this, like I said, on Christmas night, like after the kids were laying down. We did gifts and food and everything was kind of done and we were calming down. My wife and I watched this film. I really love the aesthetic of this one, and a lot of that has to do with the 16 millimeter that it's shot on by Joe Bagos, the director of this film. He basically said he likes that because it's cheaper. It's cheaper to shoot on 16 millimeter, but I know some people, they don't like the way that it looks, you know what I mean? Because it has like a certain grainy look to it, the colors, everything, the way it looks when it's officially pressed on a 16 millimeter and compressed like the film and everything. It looks a lot different compared to the shooting on digital and all that stuff. So I know a lot of people didn't like that, but I love the Christmas aesthetic in here too, with the lights, the coloring. There's greens, reds, blues, purples, and like I said, with the 16 millimeter and like you see the snow falling from the sky, like it just has this awesome, really old school grainy look to it, and I love that. Also, for me, it's just a simple story. I'm a huge slasher subgenre fan. I also love Christmas horror films. So right there, that's two things right there that are huge for me in terms of what this film gives me. You know what I mean? So it's a simple concept and it's executed. Of course, it could be better in terms of kills. Like that's one thing I could be honest about. I would like better looking kills, more practical effects and more gore and stuff like that. And I would like our killer Santa, like the robot Santa, to kind of maybe have more of a robotic look to him. You could definitely tell it's just an actor in a suit. They do get, when you get to the end, you get more of a robotic look and a design to him and stuff. So there's different elements and different versions of the Santa in here, which is cool. But like I said, some more money for better special effects. That's pretty much all you really need, is that kind of stuff right there. Another thing that I hear for a bugaboo for a lot of people in terms of a negative is the characters, which I actually don't mind the characters in this film, like Tori and Robbie. Like, I really don't. It's mainly the dialogue, I think, that's kind of off-putting for a lot of people. But I've met people in my life that are like really like Tori and like Robbie, like the characters in this film. I've met actual people like that in my life. So I don't know why that's like such a far stretch to think. I just think some people didn't like the whole, like, there's an overuse of the F word. Like, let's just say they say fuck a lot. There's an overuse of it and stuff like that, which makes it kind of not cool. But the way they talk about movies, the way they talk about music and all that kind of stuff, I've had conversations with people like that. So that's not far from me being foreign or anything. So this film, it's just, like I said, a simple concept. It's got a cool aesthetic, and for me, like I said, I really like the characters, you know what I mean? And as it goes on, it keeps going and stuff. There's one point for me as a negative that actually kind of bothers me, is when we get to the third act. I think this film has a problem with deciding when to end. It kind of just becomes very much like, Sarah Connor fighting the Terminator at the end of the Terminator film. Like, it's very much similar to that aspect, you know what I mean? It doesn't take place in a factory or anything like that, but trying to kill the machine, and it comes back, and then it comes back again, and it comes back again. And it's like, for me, I feel like there was a point where they could have ended it. My favorite one was probably when Tori, our lead actress, our final girl right here, when she gets the killer Santa trapped between, I think it's two cars and an ambulance car, and then she like puts a piece of her shirt in the gas tank and lights it on fire, and then it explodes. I kind of wanted that to be our ending. I thought that would have been a really, really cool, solid, just like explosion ending. But then they keep going for like another 10, 12 minutes after that with a couple more fake out kills and deaths and stuff with the robot. So Yeah, that's for me. It doesn't know when to end, but I still have a fucking amazing time with this film. I think it's cool. You know what I mean? Like I said, during that Christmas time, it's the perfect kind of watch because it has a lot of Christmas aesthetic. Plus, we have our robot Santa. He kills a child in this film, and like any kind of slasher film, when you got the balls to go out there and you kill a child, you get points in my book. You know what I mean? I know that sounds kind of messed up, but that's just something when I was younger, me and my friends, like that was just a huge thing. If we found a slasher and they actually literally had the balls to take out a child on screen, like that was kind of like, oh fuck, that was like forbidden fruit type thing for us. So, any kind of film that does that, you're gonna get some kind of points in my book for real. Call me messed up, whatever, but sometimes kids got to get it too. So for me, in terms of my rating for this film in my book, because I don't think I did a review or anything like this for the movie when it came out, this is like a 7.5 out of 10 film for me. Like it's very solid, comfortable watch, and I can see this being one of those films that I'm going to be throwing on during that Christmas holiday season. I'm just going to be throwing it on, and it's going to be a comfort watch where I could like not always have to fully pay attention to it, but have it on in the background while I'm wrapping gifts and stuff like that. It's going to be one of those kind of films for me. Oh, we can't forget, we must talk about the special features. So there's 3 featurettes on here. One for the special effects, one for the cast and crew, and then a behind the scenes featurette. And they're like, like those 7 to 10 minute long featurettes with a few of the actors and stuff like that, and the director and everything. So that's what you get as the bad boy. And let's show it off too. Like I said, it came with the slip, same kind of cover under it. And then the only thing I don't like is it's one of those eco cases. You know what I mean? But it still has awesome disc art too. So I appreciate the disc art. If you're not going to give me like a badass case, it's just eco case. At least I got disc art. And like I said, I got the slip cover and everything. So that's an awesome sauce. Nice addition to my collection. But thanks for sticking around with me all for this physical media video. And let me know in the comments if you've seen this film. What do you think of it? What are your thoughts? Were you high on it from last year? Or did you not feeling it? Doesn't matter. I want to talk to you. Drop a comment down below and a like. That also helps out the channel as well. But most importantly, I want you all to have a safe and happy day. Peace out.